Listen, this thing only goes to 11. So beat it, Spider-Man.
Waiting for Celine to get an Oscar nom. What the heck is going on this year? I cannot hit the notes of Celine Dion, but anyway. Hey guys, everybody's talking about the Oscar knobs, the snubs, surprises, but the hill that I would love to die on is the fact that Celine Dion's Ashes, the song from Deadpool 2, did not get nominated.
A crime.
A crime. Are we okay with this? Clearly not. Joining me today is Celine Dion enthusiast and regal queen, Deidre Behar. Yes,
Thank you.
It says that in your lower third today.
Thank you. I love your show. Thank you for having me on.
Oh my God, thanks for being here.
Thank
And
you.
yes, we're doing a whole episode about Celine Dion not getting nominated for an Oscar. Are we okay with this?
Absolutely not. Do you see the expression on my face? Celine Dion is everything that award shows should be about. And this song was no exception. It's big, it's powerful, it's anthemic. To not include her, like I said before, it's a crime, it's a robbery.
And I think it's worth noting that songwriters get the Oscar award. So Celine Dion didn't write the song. She wouldn't actually get the award. She doesn't have an Oscar. My Heart Will Go On, not written by her. Beauty and the Beast, not written by her. But all the nominated songs have performances. So what we were robbed of was a Celine Dion performance at the Oscars.
Which is not appropriate.
Another crime.
Would you-
I have notified the authorities.
Do you want to watch an award show if Celine's not performing? Because I don't think I do.
Not really. I don't really want to watch anything, period, if Celine Dion's not in it. But I will make exceptions from time to time.
Right, rare exceptions. But like a Celine performance, like Celine wearing couture,
A moment.
belting this song on stage, you know Ryan Reynolds would have somehow been involved.
Yes, he would have. Okay,
Well,
I don't have the flexibility that's in the video.
We'll work on stretching
We have
after.
noticed this. We have learned something new today.
I think it's a crime. It would be magnetic to see her on that stage. She's done it before, okay? She did the performance with the Beauty and the Beast crew, and then the song from Titanic. I think this would have been like a really nice trifecta to round it all out.
And I will say, I did drink 2 bottles of wine and go to her Vegas show where she did perform
Like a
Ashes.
true
I
fan.
know, of course I did. Where
we
she
drink
did
to that.
Ah.
We drink to that.
Shall we go for it?
Yes.
Where she did perform Ashes, and it was incredible.
Really? Like gave you goosebumps?
Yes, and she tells she's like kind of a stand-up comedian. She tells little stories between
Right, 'cause
about
she's
how she
perfect.
thought she was going to be cast as the love interest, but then he wanted to write the song. She was
Deadpool.
disappointed, but then she did it anyway. And she gave the best performance of her lifetime during every single song. Because girl brings it.
That's what she does, day in and day out. She's just
Descended from the heavens.
I like to say there's 3 people in life that we should respect. Whatever lord or like power that you worship, your mother, and Celine Dion.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to add Cher to their that category. But
100%. I like to add Britney Spears. Pick your own poison.
Yeah.
I just think that the Academy typically favors someone like Celine Dion, who's like a true artist, such an amazing singer, and to snub a song with great lyrics, great melody, powerful qualities,
Yeah.
I'm truly confused.
I also want to mention, so Fox itself, when they were campaigning for Deadpool 2, because they were on that whole, like, we're on the campaign trail,
Right.
that song wasn't listed in there for your consideration on the site.
And you should be blasting that
so
on
I'm
billboards
talking
everywhere.
directly to you, Fox. Please let me still interview your people. Like, I love you guys. But what was that?
It's weird. You have Celine Dion. I would be shouting that from the mountaintops.
Celine Dion. Celine.
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 Celine. And this is one of those songs, too, where you think, oh, is it maybe because it's from kind of a campier movie? It's
Yeah.
a kind of a tongue-in-cheek song that it wouldn't be considered. But then I remember, I drank all my water. Then I remember that Blame Canada from South Park,
Yeah.
the movie, was nominated and performed by Robin Williams at the Oscars.
100% a solid point. I think you kind of have to break it down like year by year and look at how many people are really like contenders or in contention for this award. And this was a really solid year. You've got Kendrick Lamar, you've got Lady Gaga, you've got a Diane Warren song.
Right.
It's like a stacked category, but it's like Celine Dion is a stacked artist.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, looking at these songs, yeah, because it is that conversation of like, oh, well, who would you remove? But then I'm like, after all the stars and Shallow,
Both huge songs, right?
I
Okay,
know.
and then Diane Warren, one of the most decorated songwriters in all of music, period. I think she's been in this category, 10 times, and she's never won. So I think she's totally deserving to win.
That's a fair point.
Okay. The one song that I'm not 100% in love with is When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings. It's a little campy. It's a good song. It's just not my taste personally.
Well, this is the thing. I heard the song and I was like, this is not for me at all. But then I looked at the upvotes on YouTube. People love it. There's like a huge audience for it.
There's 100% an audience for it. And you never know.
Didn't do it for me.
Remember when It's Hard Out There for a Pimp won at the Oscars?
Yeah.
I remember the reaction of sitting in my living room with my parents. We were like, what? What is this song? Like, songs like this that sometimes are just completely shocking to some are like a complete shoo-in for others.
Right.
So it really could be, I think it's going to be Star is Born, but I think it could be anybody's game. What I'm just most upset about is that Celine is not going to be performing. We're not going to get to see her in Couture. It's a really missed opportunity.
We are robbed of a red carpet
Celine moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that she would feathers, sparkles, something. It would just be iconic.
And looking at this category too, there are some other songs I wish were considered. Like, thinking about that Spider-Verse soundtrack that was iconic from start to finish, and not one of those songs made this cut is criminal to me. Almost as criminal as Celine. And there's like that indie movie Hearts Beat Loud that have their song in there that I think is so just amazing. One of the best songs of the year, period. Why wasn't it even considered? Sound up, please. Sound up, please. That was a sound up.
It was a sound up.
So yeah, I know you guys are like, why are you talking about this? And there's so many great nominees, but my heart will always go on
for Celine.
For Celine. Just don't rob me of a Celine Dion moment ever again.
In totality.
I don't know who I'm talking to, but don't do it again.
I hope the Celine Dion stans are with us.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
So that's the thing is, yes, I did make a whole episode surrounded about Celine Dion not being at the Oscars, but this is the hill that I'm willing to die on. I'm not okay with it.
And I will sit and lie next to you.
Yes. Do you guys agree? How do you feel? Are you like, why are you talking about this? Let me know in the comments. I'm at Ash Crossan. Where can everybody talk to you?
At Deidre Behar.
Thanks so much for watching.
stand
I'm not
Celine.
okay with this, Celine. I love you.
No. Celine. To Celine.